All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics,
what up,
you
bro?
name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York
Nah,
Giants
shit, need this win today, so we coming for you.
Playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway.
That was a crazy-ass game last time. Dude, you know I had like 6 forced fumbles, and I only recovered the 2 at the end of the game. You had 2. You had 2 and recovered both. And that was like, that was it. That was it for the game, man.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off.
On second down, it's McSorley. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Did you eat, Sienna?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On first and 10, it's Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on second and 8. McSorley going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 38.
Hey, lock it. Get it.
Looking to throw on first and 10. Here's McSorley.
Oh, come
Almost
on.
able to intercept it. That's one he would
You
have
need to
liked
get
to
out
have
my
held
dude's
on
way.
to this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to
At least
think
2
on
weeks
early
since
downs
he-
like that first down there,
So
need to be a
don't
little
ask
bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Mike, check. 59.
Second and 10, it's McSorley. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, Mike 7. Ready.
Here's McSorley on first and 10. It's caught by Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside
No!
the 10 to the 7.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to get a timeout. An injured
Really?
player. We'll check on
Really?
his status when we get back.
Damn it. He only got like 25 reps until he gets his superstar ability.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Ooh.
So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Bruise
Pick up a
me.
4 on first down. It'll be second
God
and goal.
damn it, man. Now I gotta take
It's
his
been the
ass
air
out.
game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last
They're
play.
gonna
Now
bring
looking
his
for the
ass
big boys
back.
to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot of...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter.
man.
That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes
I
tough for
had
that
every
defense to
intention
throw on
of
the
running
field
them
now.
those
See if they
25
can continue that in
sometimes.
future drives.
I mean, I'm hoping he get that arm bar.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the
I gotta swap my running backs. Just gonna go with it.
yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Squeeze. Go. I got it.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
15 line. 15 line. 3 bucks.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Ready? Yeah. Switch. Deep grip.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
What?
That is how you
Wow.
flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Hey, 96 is coming. Go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And
That's
he gets
pass
it to the
interference.
30 when it's all said and done.
Oh, yeah.
A little too aggressive
Yeah.
defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call.
Yeah, they
going
bumped the
against
hell
them,
out.
but you
He
have to
bumped the
like
hell out
effort
of him.
there. Went for the
You saw that.
interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Go.
Nickel. Watch twist.
Running to start the drive is Lowe.
What the fuck
And
was
he'll lose
that?
yardage here. Back at the
A
11,
super
he goes
straight?
down. So a loss of 5.
That
and
man
it'll be
straight.
2nd down.
I like the strategy.
Yeah, that's a
Extra
super
tight ends,
straight.
Extra
Look.
beef. They want to
Wow.
run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Wow.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Here come the
And we
blitz.
saw the result, negative yardage.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Check.
Get it.
On On 2nd and 15 now.
Oh, nobody blocked. Tight end wide open.
Back at his own 7. Dexter Lawrence showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Rock it. Go. Shoot.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has
double
been
team that
relentless.
nigga and
This
everything.
time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these
I had
safeties
to
are
double
so
team
rare.
somebody
Maybe they should be
to
worth
get a
more than
chance.
2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear.
4 ain't stopping this dude.
I was going to go draft, but
Shit
pride's
stopping
better,
him,
right?
seriously.
You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
4 won't stop him. I don't think 5-2 gonna do shit.
Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and
This
that'll
shit
bring up a
ridiculous.
2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ain't no such thing as a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, keep 6.
On 3rd down, Jones.
Thank
And
you.
that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the
Madden,
football.
man.
So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's see.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer.
Dude, that is the man. That's so much bullshit.
And that's a loss
Wow.
of 7 on the first down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't
They
they?
kept
Because
him right
they didn't bring
there.
the pressure
Come
that
on,
they
man.
expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and pre-land and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
27 yards there, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Coming this way. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Love. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On first down, here's Love.
Go, tough one.
Across the 50 at the 45
Oh,
in
that is
enemy
killing
territory.
me.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No. Go. Get it.
Off of play action, it's McSorley.
Oh, man, he fucked
It's
that up.
intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
What kind of fucking throw was that, man? Damn.
When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
He'll get about 40 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
55.
Hey, pick up.
Mike, go.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. That's
Come
incomplete,
on.
but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they declare.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties.
That's another
They
bullshit
wisely
ass
did not
game.
take that one and made
Oh,
it 4th down.
He
man.
gets it away, a directional kick going toward the
It is
sideline.
18,
No returning
20,
this one. It sails out of
shot.
bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
On the set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended
Come
today,
on,
just
man.
on the outside of the
How the
playoff picture
hell?
looking in, so a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our
shit.
meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now,
Man,
but the
fuck
playoffs
London.
don't start
We just
tomorrow.
got the
We still got some
motherfucking throw
time,
it.
and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
To throw again on 2nd down. McSorley, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, my goodness.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's
Seriously?
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, lock it. Now.
Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Let's go, let's go. Go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position back.
Yo, I see them motherfucking ball, man.
Give the
Throw them
sack to
motherfucking
Renzo
ball.
Carter.
You throw that
Come
bitch
up
no
on
quicker.
second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing on second down, McSorley. And some room to work.
Bullshit.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
A first down carry for Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, seriously, I'm right there.
Play there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Go.
McSorley, 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
I have no
Trying to
idea.
avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator. You better be.
Throwing on 2nd down, McSorley. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So a capper there to a pretty good first
That's all
half.
this is going to be. We ain't going no further. We're going to go back and forth.
And pretty much
The
drained
field
everything
goal.
before they put the field goal on the board as
Watch.
they headed into the half.
Oh, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Damn, man, still went into the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
You ain't going nowhere.
Here we go. Here we go.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready to break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well
Man,
in the first
fumble
half
that
and
bitch.
wanting
Come
more
on.
than. Sure, you've got to get over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Haywood. Please, Griffin.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Jones now operating from the gun. Got a man, Slayton. And all the way inside the 15.
Man, coverage playing inside. Come on.
Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain
He
of
should have had
34.
that bitch.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Looking to throw. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
But outside.
Now Jones throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ready?
From the 22, McSorley.
Get off him. Let's go, bastard.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
70, Indy.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Check 26, new draw, Corker. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Love. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Love again. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, it's Love. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Rock it. Now.
From the 44, McSorley escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Ready up.
57.
Roll out.
Here we go. Watch it.
Five.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Deep grip.
On 2nd and 9, McSorley. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now McSorley, and he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Barely got the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3.
Not one that I've ever met.
On the carry, it's Love. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Defense, let's get out the field, defense. Check!
Ready.
Now a give, right side. Benjamin. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. From the 36, McSorley completes it to Benjamin. And Benjamin seems to be in some pain. You see him there, still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Okay, ready?
The mic. 57's the mic. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Go on.
SOS.
Third down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, Alpha.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Snap.
2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here's Jones on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return is Pettis. 12 yards on the return that time. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set, ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is more where it comes from.
25-yard line.
Hey, lock it.
From the 25 on second down, McSorley. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing it.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. McSorley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Silver. 57 the mic. 57 the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Bang, 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 bang. Shoot.
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
57.
On the carry, it's Bawden. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
57. Mike, 57. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check. Big edge.
And an alley to run. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. And they take a knee. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the home team here, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And now they'll